Hello everybody. In this video, I want to show you how to have your development environment ready in a Windows computer. We will need a couple of tools to accomplish this. One of those tools is going to be Node.js. Node.js will allow us to run JavaScript on the computer. As we know, JavaScript was written in the past to run in a browser. But now there's different interpreters, and the most famous one is actually Node.js that will allow us to run JavaScript in a computer or even in a server. Later during this semester, we are going to actually see how to create a server application in pure JavaScript with Node.js. But for now, it's going to be for our development environment. In there, we can actually install different development tools that will allow us to have like a live server. What is a live server? It's like in a way to render the HTTP page and have it in the kind of browser, and when you do a change on that change is going to be reflected right away. They're going to be pushed at the browser, and it's actually really cool, and we're going to be using it for several tools, but Node.js is pretty much the fundamentals that we need to have there. The other tools that we're going to be installing is going to be Visual Studio Code. You can actually install any editor that you like. If you are like Sublime, you like Atom, or any other one, you can actually use those. My personal preference and my recommendation will be actually go to Visual Studio Code. So let's actually get started. You can see I have my Windows computer here. What we need to do is we need to open a browser, and in that browser we need to go to nodejs.org. In there we're going to see a page like this one. It's pretty much where the main page look like. I believe that is working right now how optimize this page or change the layout, but so far it's something similar like this, and will detect right away your operating system and will tell you two different versions, the LTS one and the current. I recommend you go to always to the current for now. It's a development environment, and more in a production environment for more large scale apps, more serious apps. Usually what you do is you install the LTS stands for long-term support. That means that patches and releases will be maintained for a while. Jump to the next version. So for more stable, but in a development environment, we always like to be on the edge. So we recommend to go to the latest one. So let me actually download it. It's going to take a while. Then you can actually open it. And it's as simple as going through the process to follow up the wizard. Right now is opening in my computer, sorry it's taking longer, a virtual machine. Okay, right there is opening. You will see the wizard, and it's as simple just to click next, accept the terms, next. By default it's going to be installing program files. I would recommend you don't mess with this, like keep it the way that it is. Leave everything as it is, as that white space. That means going to be will be installed in the local hard drive. Keep it everything. That means they want to install everything. I will recommend install those extra tools. Finish. Will prompt you this or not, depending how you have your computer set up. Say yes, proceed, and the installation is going to be there. We're going to be waiting for a couple of minutes until it's finished. After finish installing, we just click finish, and the extra tools is going to be installing now. Something like this will pop up. You need to select it and press any key. I will recommend just click enter. For example, and that will take another minute or probably longer, right, depending the case. We just click it, enter. You actually in several ones, so you can keep it like any tool, like any key, sorry, any key. Yes, that will open PowerShell, that will do some kind of installation. Just follow through this, you will be fine. So let's wait. One of the cool thing about this tool that is actually installing right now, called Choco, that will help us to install some other dependencies on the Windows level. Not sure if we're going to be using for the semester, but just in case, that way we actually allow them to install it. So it's install all those dependencies that's going to get it out of the computer. It's pretty much what it's doing right now. So all these tools that we actually install, it will take different time depending what application you are actually putting there, and it will depend how many of those tools you already have in your computer. For example, you already use something Python, or you already have Visual Studio as an IDE complete, all like different things. This step will be shorter. So right now I'm using a new virtual machine. You just have Windows fresh installed without anything else. No, never touch it. It's actually taking longer because installing all those dependencies. So depending the usage, it will determine how many things will have there. Also, the speed of your computer and the speed of your internet connection will determine how long those installations will take. Also in so as long as you don't see error message in there, as long as you see that it's actually moving the way that you actually see it right now, you are doing pretty much fine. Okay, it looks like just finished. We'll see something like this. Delete everything that was upgraded or installed in your computer. You click enter, and that should be it. So let me just, there we go. That's it. Now we have Node.js installed. In order to wait to verify that, open a new command prompt. So we'll search for cmd. We open it. In there we just select node -e, that version, and it will tell you that we have the version installed. Node.js came with a package manager for JavaScript module called npm, so we can use npm-v too, and that will tell us which version of and do we have installed. And that's it. In this case, in my particular case, I have 7.15 and 7.2 already released. In order to upgrade it, we just do npm install /global npm .7, or the way that I like to type it, but it's actually shorthand, is the -global is just -e, and instead of install does I. So npm install npm version 7, and that will pretty much update the npm node package manager. We wait for a couple of minutes, and after it finishes, we just do npm-v, and I can see that right now I have the current version at the moment I'm recording this. Perfect. We just type exit, and will let us out from here. Now let's talk about our text editors that we're going to be using. We're going to be using Visual Studio Code. It's a really good text editor. I recommend this actually a lot, but you can use other one like Atom or Sublime, or even Notepad++, whatever you are more familiar with. But you will see that this is actually really cool. I really recommend. The way installation is really easy. Just click the download, and we'll send you right here. We'll start it right away. I just click it to open it. When it's already finished, it's going to open for me. And the wizard should start shortly. We accept the agreement. Next, we leave the default path. We're going to create a start menu. I will recommend leave it like that. I will recommend keep this. This needs to be there. Add path to require the shell restart, but that means that we can open it through command prompt. We can open Visual Studio. It's actually really cool. Something that I also like to do is I can like to enable all this right there. Next, and install. Same way, we just wait for the wizard to finish. This is going to be a lot faster than the previous one. You will see it's pretty much almost finished. And when it does, we maintain the opening and we click it. And this pretty much will open Visual Studio Code for us. Something really cool, something that I like about this, let's maximize it. So you will see that there's some kind of reminder here. To improve it, you can opt out or remove it, whatever you want to do it. In my personal, I like to opt out this. I just click there, send me to a page, and telling me there is a couple of things that I need to remove. Telemetry need to be false, and pretty much what I need to do. So what I do is open this, I do control command, that will open my settings. I type telemetry, and pretty much disable. This is just a personal way that I like to have it. Now that we have that, something to be more easy for you guys is, let me call my, and this is just for me, my font size. Let me change 14, probably 18 is going to be a lot better on the videos. And something that runs really cool is this little section. Go to the terminal, start a new terminal. It will actually open a terminal right here. We can run different commands and verify that those actually work. For example, we can do node.p, and we see that, oh, didn't like it. Oh, something, this is going to be important, sorry. The new terminal is opening in PowerShell. So let's actually select the default shell. We just click it right here. Let's select the command prompt. Let's trash this one. Let's open a new one. And that will open now in here in command prompt. So now we can actually use node-p. It's not united. Probably we need to restart this. Take it out completely. Close it. Let me close this one. And let me look for Visual Studio Code. Open it again. We are troubleshooting live right now. Sorry for that. Let me go to terminal. One more time. Node-p. There you go. npm-p. There you go. We have the version there. So now we can actually open and create a new file and use Visual Studio. And we have Node.js installed, npm as package manager, and Visual Studio Code as text editor. Hope that you like it. Any question is out, don't hesitate to reach me. Happy coding, everybody.